It's time to add our tree to our picture. You're going to need a messy mat to go under your paper for when we're ready to paint. But first we're going to practice drawing our trees on the back. I'm just going to make a faux piece of paper. So I draw my rectangle, I did my horizon line and my sun, and now I'm going to look step by step at my trees, and I'm going to start with the trunk. So that's 2 vertical lines. Then I'm going to add the roots, that's like the letter V. I'm adding about 3. You can add a little more, a little less if you would like. And then I'm going to have my tree go out like the letter Y. I'm actually going to draw a little Y right in the middle. Think of 2 arms going out and singing like the YMCA song. And I have those pieces go out all the way to a point, and I get them nice and skinny. Now each arm is going to have at least 2 to 3 smaller branches going off on it, and they go from thick to thin. And I'm going to continue to add more branches until I think that my tree looks full. And each branch can get 2 to 3 smaller branches coming off. So look at how big you made that branch. Your ones coming off should be smaller than the first one. Once I finish, practice one more time. Then I'm going to turn my paper over. I'm going to use my pencil to lightly sketch out my design, my trunk, my roots, and that Y part of my branches. I'm going to pick up my paintbrush, do a tiny baby touch of paint. I hold it where the metal and the wood meet. With these green brushes, there is a soft rubber handle to use. I'm going to start by having my paintbrush go right on its tippy toes, and it goes right on top of those pencil lines. Retouch when you run out of paint. But remember, it is not a spoon, so don't scoop. You can always do another touch of paint and fill in your whole trunk. Don't forget to add that Y in the middle and begin filling it in. When you do the painting, it will make the branches a little bit easier because the brush will help you create that shape. So I'm just going to have my lines go sort of parallel, right along with each other, and they go from thick to thin. I have it about as thin as my paintbrush allows. So it sort of tapers off, and I'm going to repeat that on the other side. And it will go right on top of those clouds, right over top of that sun. Now I can start adding more branches. Remember, that's the 2 to 3 branches per big paintbrush. Careful that you're not resting your arm on top of your wet paint. Then start adding your smaller brushes. To get your lines thinner, just do not press your paintbrush down super hard. So it will go from thick to thinner branches.